All right, good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, Automate Your Point Cloud Processing with GeoSLAM Connect. The webinar will be hosted by myself, Ivana Hubova, and the session will be recorded, and you will receive an email with the link to the recording after this webinar. For any questions, please use the Q&A in the webinar panel, and those questions will be covered at the end of the session. So for the agenda today, I will start with a quick introduction about GeoSLAM, who we are and what we do. Then I'll introduce Connect platform and the new features that are coming into Connect before summarizing at the end. So firstly, I'd like to give you a brief overview of who we are and what we do in GeoSLAM. GeoSLAM is the smart way to map and understand spaces, and we make it easy to capture and connect data from the world around us. Whether it's from the built environment to the natural world, GeoSLAM technology gives people the power to collect geospatial data from some of the most difficult environments, whether those are indoors, outdoors, underground, really anywhere. And our core values are below. First, the speed. We are up to 10 times faster than terrestrial scanning or any additional and traditional surveying techniques. Simplicity. The systems require minimal training. Business intelligence. Our systems provide you with the tools that you need to map and understand spaces. And automation, where our workflows are intuitive and require minimal user input. GeoSLAM was founded in Nottingham in the UK, and we are a global company with a presence in 59 countries and 90 distributors. And now I'm excited to introduce you to our new Connect platform. The platform itself takes away the pain from the often time-consuming and repetitive nature of processing geospatial data. And with this platform, automated data analysis can also be applied to your data collected by the ZEB systems. So I'm going to now play a short introductory video of what Connect platform is, and then I'll talk more about the available tools and functions in the platform.
Every day, thousands of people are using their GeoSLAM devices to collect data about the world around them. From skyscrapers in Shanghai to mines in Mexico, mapping our surroundings in 3D has never been easier. USEF maps a multi-level office building 10 times faster than using a terrestrial scanner. And if there's stairs or lots of small rooms, no problem. Sarah flies a UAV over a forest to collect information about the type, height and density of trees. She collects all of the data she needs in a 10-minute flight. Processing multiple data sets and sharing the results with different people in different locations can take a long time. This can make projects harder to collaborate on. The same post-processing steps are often repeated by multiple users, causing delays to your teams. Introducing GeoSLAM Connect, our smart data platform. GeoSLAM Connect takes your GeoSLAM scan data and automatically processes it, applies your workflow, and saves the information in the file location of your choosing. Manage ever-increasing amounts of data. Work smart. Automate your data processing. Collect the data as often as you need to. Anyone can use a ZEB. Keep a digital archive of your information with automated file storage. You own the data, always. The best after-sale support with GeoSLAM Care. Add-on software packages are also available for automated insight into your data beyond a point cloud. With the Construction Progress add-on, you can track the percentage of completion for your building projects, producing automatic updates as regularly as you want. Or maybe you need help managing large property portfolios. With the Floorplans add-on, you could have floor plan data of entire buildings in minutes, not days. So now Youssef, Sarah, and the rest of the team can spend less time processing and extracting the information they need and more time collecting data. Your data made easy with GeoSLAM Connect.
All right. So, well, GeoSLAM Connect is a platform that allows to create different workflows for data processing and analysis. And also, this is why we were adding some core features from GeoSLAM Hub to Connect for the next release. And some of them are Connect has been given a new software interface. There are simplified SLAM workflows for data processing and reprocessing, and additional features like adjust to control, ZEB Locate, or colorization by the ZEB will also be introduced in the next Connect release. We have already introduced more specialized workflows under GeoSLAM buildings, which are floor plans and construction progress. A tool, for instance, of the GeoSLAM phone app that's used to capture images and notes, and I will talk more about all those features, and I'll also show how Connect can be used with our other software, GeoSLAM Volumes. And to mention here, also any GeoSLAM Care customers will be contacted soon and given access to Connect platform, and this will be running alongside their Hub software as well. Eventually, Connect platform will replace Hub. However, there will be enough overlap between the two platforms, and they can be used on the same machine as they have different licenses. So there wouldn't be an issue with that. So to start with the new software interface, here is a short video at the bottom that shows that there's been added a really nice new interface with a clear project structure that's divided into input, output, and reports, and it's very easy to use. In this release, there is also a support for more languages, and also large point clouds can now be open in the viewer as well. So you can see things like using the clipping box or showing data in different color maps and color modes. The functionality is the same here. However, with the new interface, it's even more easy to use now. And when it comes to processing ZEB data, we also created SLAM presets that can be selected for a specific capture type, like UAV, car capture, indoor capture, tunnels, and more. So this means that any ZEB system can be used with a specific environment type for data processing, and this way it makes it really easy for users to select the correct processing type. In addition, also users can define, for instance, point spacing and the point cloud export parameters at the beginning, rather than waiting for the SLAM processing to finish and then running additional exports. So basically everything can be defined with the workflow right at the beginning. Adjust to control. This is not a new tool. It enables point cloud georeferencing with the reference plate that's mounted at the bottom of the handle. And the system is then placed static for 10 seconds above the known control point, and it records the reference points automatically in the trajectory. So all of this is already possible in Hub. However, we automated control point matching with the reference points, and this means users don't have to manually assign those points like this is done in Hub now. Everything is automated, and further in the workflows, we could even define for rigid and non-rigid transformation to be processed at the same time. And here is a short example how Adjust to Control works in Connect with the new interface. So when the new project is created, the workflow can be selected from the provided list. So here I'm just running the rigid Adjust to Control. And on the data import, both the raw ZEB data together with the control point file can be picked at the same time, and then the processing starts. And we also extended the file format that we support for the control points file, so it can be CSV now, and we also support different decimations in a text file as well, so it doesn't have to be very specific. And now the processing starts automatically. The SLAM runs to process point cloud data, and then the reference points and control points are matched together. It doesn't matter if your control point file has more points in there, or if the reference points are collected in a different order. The workflow can deal with all of these. And once the point cloud is processed and georeferenced, in the output folder, you will get your georeference results that can be opened up in the viewer as well. And this is actually just a short example. It's a capture of our office in Nottingham, showing the point cloud displayed in elevation. And if you'd like to see the survey error report, this is the same as it's available in Hub, which is available in your project output folder, where you can still access the information of the XYZ errors for each control point. ZEB Locate, another workflow which is for the locate system, which is Horizon on the backpack with the GNSS and GPS receiver on the top. So now, instead of using ZEB Locate processor, when the project is created in Connect with the selected locate workflow, similar like with Adjust to Control, ZEB Locate data and GPS data can be added at the same time together with the EPSG code of the required coordinate system. And then the workflow processes the data and georeferences them based on the GPS data provided, which can be a CSV file from the Catalyst, but it also can be NMEA sentence with PANG empty strings. And the phone app's been introduced as well. That's for additional image capture and the note capture. It's been developed for the Android phones. And when the phone is used with a phone mount, as you can see on the top right picture, then images and notes can be captured to provide more information to the point cloud itself. And each image is positioned within the data, showing where the image has been taken from by the icon. And also there is an arrow showing where the phone's been pointing to during the image capture. And this is the same whether it's for the images or for the notes. Notes can be either typed in during the data collection, or the microphone in the keyboard can be used as well to talk through the capture, and this would be converted into a text or into a note that can be opened up in GeoSLAM Connect. So all those features and more, like ZEBCAM colorization, different point cloud filtering methods like the range filter, for instance, or different point cloud export options, and show how we can automate those processing workflows in Connect. And this platform will allow us to create more workflows and essentially deliver answers from the point clouds that are useful and valuable to the end users. And one example how we can utilize Connect with different platforms, for instance, volumes, using the volume workflow, is with the use of, for instance, using automatic point cloud registration with reference plate, when the site needs to be monitored and data needs to be collected regularly. And then decimation and range filtering can be applied to the point cloud data, which then can be taken into volume software for calculating volumes over time and other analysis. And we have already introduced GeoSLAM buildings, where we created two workflows for different industries. One of them is floor plans and another one is construction progress. So I'll talk about those two a little bit more as well. So for floor plans, as the name suggests, the floor plan workflow automatically delivers floor plans of each floor scanned. And we have automated this process. See the change in building digitalization, and we see how building value can be lost by inaccurate measurements or poor understanding of the building. And floor plans, as they are created for each floor scan or each floor in the point cloud. For this, we create the PNG output that's 1 centimeter per pixel. And this can be taken to, for instance, a floor planner or CAD packages like AutoCAD or BricsCAD or others. And also, thanks to your feedback, in the next version, the workflow can be created with a user-defined floor thickness and height, basically specifying where on the floor plan is created. And really, GeoSLAM floor plans can be the right solution for anyone who's got a lot of buildings to manage, who needs fast and accurate 3D data, which is captured really by anyone, and also who wants to own the data and integrate it into other production systems. Construction progress, another workflow that allows to automate your project progress by having one source of truth. For regular site progress reports, they can also help to avoid delays in construction. They require less paperwork and minimize the risk of losing important site information. And this construction progress workflow is able to register the scans based on the control points collected with a reference plate. And then automatically the progress is highlighted in a different color in green, showing what's changed and what's new on the day the site was scanned. And also, if the CAD model is available for the site, the entire capture can automatically be compared to this CAD, showing how much work has been completed on the day in terms of percentage complete, percentage incomplete information. And that's the middle picture with the step 3 here. And also, once the data is processed, progress reports can be generated from Connect. Those are PDF reports that can be shared then with the team or all project stakeholders. And this progress can help to identify a project that is running behind the schedule. It can help to identify problems, but it also can be used to order materials or pay contractors based on the work that has been completed, and that can be clearly visible in the point cloud data and checked right after the scan, and all processed within minutes. So for our ZEB scanner and essentially Connect platform as well, we are using the strongest SLAM. SLAM stands for simultaneous localization and mapping, and it creates a digital map in any environment where you can walk in. And it's been tried and tested across many industries, and here is a small sampling of customers that are using GeoSLAM. And to summarize, any system, whether it's ZEB RT, ZEB Go, ZEB Horizon, it is simple to use. It's ideal for non-technical users, and at the end of the capture, you own and you control the data. And for GeoSLAM building solutions, with the ZEB Go system and ZEB RT, those scanners are also available on our payment plan. So for this, please visit geoslam.com payment to register interest and to get a quote. And if you would like to try GeoSLAM for yourself and safely, demo in a box might be the right solution for this. And this means that with a demo in a box, you can experience the power of GeoSLAM in your own hands. For this, you can complete the form on the link shown, or you can search Google for GeoSLAM demo in a box, and we will send you everything that you need to try out the ZEB scanner for yourself. Also, please don't forget to follow us on our social channels to see all the latest news and updates from GeoSLAM. And thank you today for your time from your busy schedules to join us. I hope you enjoyed the quick webinar. At the end, you will receive a follow-up email that you can reply to with any questions. And right now, we also have a team online at geoslam.com who can answer any questions that you have or help you to find the nearest dealer. So for that, you can use the chat pop-up in the bottom of the screen on our website. And now I'll take the opportunity to run through any questions you submitted throughout the webinar. All right, so I'm just going through the questions now. Voice recording, is it possible? If you mean this for the GeoSLAM phone app, the recording is available instead of typing the notes during the capture. So on Android phone, if you have the microphone allowed on your keyboard, you should be able to record instead of typing, talk through the capture as you do the scan, and this would be converted into the note after the recording, which can be really helpful if somebody needs to say on the point cloud that this particular wall needs to be repaired, or note any risk or hazards on the site, so other people can also see the notes that the operator took during the capture. Is the app also available on iPhones? The app itself was developed for Android phones, so for some time it will be Androids only. We tested it on several Android phones. If you have any specific phone, you can let us know, but it would be Android for now where the phone app works. All right, for the ZEB Locate, is it possible to connect the ZEB Locate to a correction GNSS data service? Well, if you use, for instance, the RTK system, or if you do any post-processing of your GNSS data, that is fine. We then support a couple of formats that you can bring your GNSS data in together with the raw ZEB Horizon data. And those can be the CSV file. We get it from Catalyst, but in fact, if you have a file which is collected in WGS84 at 1 Hertz with the time XYZ and accuracy information, then it can be also from different GNSS receiver. Alternatively, the NMEA sentences can be used as well to bring in with your raw horizon data. All right, how do I get GeoSLAM Connect and what are the costs? So GeoSLAM Care users will be soon provided license and information about GeoSLAM Connect with the functionality that I showed. And this can be run alongside the hub software for some time as well. And then if there are any specialized workflows like floor plans or construction progress or volumes, for instance, those would need to be purchased separately. Question about construction progress. Is building comparison for progress only, or can it be used for deviations, tolerances also? In this version, it shows the progress. However, we are looking into showing also deviations and other outputs from the point clouds within this workflow as it's developing more. But right now, it's showing the progress in a different color only. Question about GeoSLAM Hub. Is there a new version of GeoSLAM Hub? The latest version of GeoSLAM Hub can be found on the website, and that would be 6.1, I believe. Another question about ZEB Locate. Can it be purchased separately to connect? Well, the ZEB Locate also consists of the hardware where you have the horizon, the backpack, and for which you can buy the GPS system to be mounted on the top. And Connect is simply a platform that allows to process this data together automatically to generate a georeference point cloud. And for this, it works exactly the same way as in GeoSLAM Hub, where your license needs to be updated for the ZEB Locate system as well to be able to process this type of data. All right, the question if Connect is going to have the same functions than in Hub. The answer to this is yes. Right now we move the core features of Hub into Connect. However, there are more features that will be moving into Connect over time. And that is, after that, the Connect platform will replace Hub as well. But for now, there will be a lot of time allowed between the two platforms for the end users to really use both. All right, I see a few more questions coming in, but the webinar was recorded and you will receive an email with this recording after the session, And please, if you have more questions, you can always email us at info@geoslam.com, where our colleagues will be happy to help and answer any further questions. So thank you very much for joining today, and have a great rest of the day.